Well, this is going to be a quick stability moments today. There was a stability moment that I felt today, and that was it has been a day of, grief can hit you in the most interesting of moments. I've been feeling destabilized by missing Steve and thinking how weird that he's not here. And it's what, 16 months, 17 months. And it just feels very today just felt a little tender, I guess I would say, and a little bit just allowing so that the issues don't stay in my tissues, and just recognizing how loved I was for 35 years by that man, and I loved back, and it's just it's precious to have that. So that's my stability moment. I didn't recognize it coming on today, but it was a day where I just wasn't able to get much done. Lynette and I went. We used to, Steve would stay with the dogs. Well, the dog, it used to be IB, and then we'd go to do our natural grocers and Whole Foods, our round of organic foods, or just the Jose, our organic farmer. We'd go to the farmer's market, which I think we're going to go tomorrow morning. And it was just so familiar and so unfamiliar today. We went to I was looking for what I was looking for in Amarillo when Steve was sick. And that was literally what I shared before with the stability spiral. And that stability spiral while Steve was in the hospital before he passed, at the end of 2024. That was into mid 2024, and all of that, we would just be looking for some normalcy, because it was just crazy, the things that that was happening. And so today I felt like I needed to find some normalcy, things that, routines and stuff. And I recognized that I was doing the same thing that I had done in Amarillo for those months that we were there when Steve was in the emergency, the care and all that, critical care and stuff. So, and I was looking for normalcy when there isn't any. It never goes back to what it was, and truly, I don't think any one of us, while it would feel more normal to have that, there's no growth in that. So this is why today is, for me, I don't feel that I need to work through it, or to stop it or slow it down or anything. It's just let the feelings flow. Feel the love that I had from that man, that gorgeous, amazing man for 35 years, and the love that I had for him, and feel that, and allow the sadness to just flow through, and honor it, and welcome it to come and flow through, and then start fresh tomorrow, however that unfolds for me. So that's what I got for you today in today's stability moment. Thank you for joining me all the time. I really do appreciate it. This one is probably not one that you would want to share. I don't know which ones are ones that want to share. Sometimes I do short ones, sometimes I do long ones. I think I've been doing more of a podcast in the last couple of months, because I've been learning an immense amount, and I just really like to share, and I like to practice saying it. So, and I'm starting to open up more coaching slots again, because I had stopped. I have several clients, but I'm opening that up to more. So if coaching is something that you're interested in, just drop me a note in the comments, and please do share this video or any of my videos, if they are of any help or comfort, or just help you to move yourself forward in a way that is so empowering and not disempowering, including grief or hurt or anger, any emotions, like to move through those, to feel those feelings. We do a really good job, especially in the Western, in the United States and Western countries, of like just kind of stuffing. I find even not just men, but even women, it's like we don't want to cry in front of anyone else, and like it shows weakness. And that's what I believe the story, that we don't want to, it's not, don't let them see you hurt or cry or any of that. It's more that it almost feels like we're weak when we cry. And I know in growing up in a family of 9, it was like, suck it up, exhortation. And in my 6-week course, 6 weeks to stability and empowerment, I have a whole PDF on exhortation and how it works and how it starts. And I mean, I was just taken with that. I put so many resources in that course, so many bonuses. I stopped calling them bonuses and just put it under research or resources. And I still put stuff in there to this day, because it's I just want people to have that kind of information. So the information that can help them in understanding how to master our emotions. If we understand things, I think it's easier to start working with them. And I don't even know if it's about mastering, but it's what it is for me is about, if I'm going to spiral, and that's the PDF, the stability spiral. If I am going to spiral and I don't want to, there's a reason. Like I want to have that access to my full brain. I want to have access to my heart. I want to have access to my gut. I literally want to have the intuition. I want to be open, and so therefore, I'm going to stop the adrenaline and the cortisol. I'm going to stop those from flowing through my body, and find a microstability. I'm going to, like the microstability for Lynette and myself today was going to a store that we always did, that I talk about a lot, because that's a microstability for me. That is giving myself like that pause, and then having that capacity of microstability to give me a little more capacity to move through the day with clarity, and then choice, like having choice to have access to my full brain, rather than feeling like spiraling out of control and having the adrenaline and the cortisol and thinking I'm not doing well and I'm too sad, and because it could go that way very quickly if one allows that, and feeling the victim, and because I was just like, man, I don't know how I'm going to keep on going. I was thinking that this morning, and I thought, you're going to keep on going, because what else are you going to do? Like, you want to live fully. You said that the morning that he died, you said you're going to live fully. So let's live fully, but just appreciate and love him, and celebrate him, and celebrate the relationship, celebrate the love. And so that was a microstability. And then today, just because it was still lingering, I really couldn't shake it. I was feeling it, but it just felt like it was lingering a little too long, and so I was looking for normalcy, and I realized what I was doing. I love that PDF. It really helps me to understand like that process, because I didn't understand that process, and being able to map it out for you, for me, it's been incredibly helpful. So that's the Stability Spiral, always free, always, you can download that. Love you so very, very much. We'll see you for today is day 84. So we will see you for day 85 tomorrow. As always, shining my light to brighten yours. Oh, I forgot to tell you that you can do, be, change, have, create, become absolutely anything. You can do it. I believe in you. And now, shining my light to brighten yours. We'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.